Alright. I'm doing a brawler tier list based on how good I think the brawler design is. This isn't based on meta-ness. This isn't like based on, yeah, like character design in general, but just, the brawler's dynamic with other brawlers. Alright, so Shelly, I don't know. I would say B. Nita, probably A. Colt. I think the Colt and Shelly dynamic are pretty interesting. Bull. Yeah. Brock. I don't know. I think it's just kind of like basic. El Primo. I think it's even worse, but that might just be because we don't know too much about his backstory and such. Barley. Yeah. Poco. Sure, why not? Rosa. I mean, it just feels like it's trying to do too much. Jesse. Well, we have to put all... Nah, I'm kidding. But, let's see here. Let's say... Yeah. Dynamite. It's funny that he likes Dynamite. Yeah. We'll put him there. Tick. I don't know Tick's backstory, but because of his brawler mechanics, I'm going to put it in F tier. I'm going to put it next to Brock because it's in the same trio with the same backstory. Rico? Nah. Rico is goated. Like, he fell in love with a vending machine and then was taught to kill by Piper, with Piper even falling for him. Like, that's just goated backstory. That's the best writing I've ever heard of. Daryl. Daryl's just a pirate. Yeah. So is Penny. Carl's, yeah, I would say above. I'd say, yeah. Yeah. Jackie's just minor, but with a potty mouth. I think that that's a direct quote. She tends to curse a lot. Anyway, not D, but like something like that. I would say just above Brock. Gus. Actually, yeah. No, I think just that. Now, Bo is an adoptive father of two who pretends like everything is the wilderness. Or something like that, I think. Yeah. M's... I don't know. I don't, really like social media influencers, myself included. That's kind of a joke, but, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna put it here. I don't think I need an explanation, but I'm gonna say one anyway. He is trying to relive the glory days to help feed his family, who's not even the same species as him, because they're robot. They're humans, and he's robot. So, that's pretty cool. Piper. I'm gonna put it in A tier just because the Rico part. Yeah. Pam. Gonna put it a little behind Jesse just because similar but more basic. Let's see, Frank is like, isn't Frank literally just Ems's uncle and Mortis's brother? Or actually, is he Ems's uncle or Ems's father? I don't really know. I don't really care either. He's just a DJ. BB, I would put him as high as, her as high as Bull, but her voice lines kind of suck. Yeah. B is just a girl who's obsessed with bees. I gotta put that here. Nani. I mean, it's Jesse's robotic nanny. I'm gonna put it right here. Edgar. Where would I put Edgar? I mean, he's just an emo teenager that works at the gift shop. So I'm just gonna put him, I think, here. Griff. We love Griff. Anybody who doesn't love Griff, I'm not gonna say anything about you guys. Grom has PTSD of children, and I find that funny. No further explanations. Bonnie. Let's see. I'm gonna put him, I'm actually gonna make a new tier. Just Stu's children. And then Bonnie goes there. And where's Janet? There's Janet. Stu's children. Boom. And then Gale. We love Gale. He's just a funny old man who's a janitor. Colette's an other brawler fanatic who kind of breaks the fourth wall. Fun to play. And good concept. Belle. Okay, so I have 92 brawlers to do in total. I may have already done some, but that's... Whew. Okay, Belle. I mean, Belle's, I'm gonna put Belle and Sam together because they're basically the same. Pearl. I would say Pearl's a little less than Belle and Sam because she's just a oven. Like, that's literally it. And then she's also owned, but it's a confusing dynamic between Belle and Sam, the married couple, and Pearl. So I'm just gonna put Pearl below. Ash. Ash is very dedicated to his job, but yeah, I would say I'm gonna put him in A. A seems fair. I would say there. It makes sense. Lola. She's just an actor with a pretty big ego. I'd say that puts her right next to M's, but I don't know. I would say below M's. Mandy. You gotta just love her relationship with Chester, and she's the queen of the Candyland. You know, it's pretty cool. Maisie. I'm gonna say all of the cinema trio is just kind of basic, so I'm gonna put them all there. Although I think Fang goes above Maisie. Buster. Does Buster go? I think Buster also goes below Maisie. Hank. For the memes. Span LC, Hank's Milk. That's it. Larry and Lori. Larry and Lori was so busted on release. So I just maxed him out. And it was so fun to play him in ranked. But I mean, at this point, the good cop, bad cop duo gives them a solid A tier. I would say there. Angelo, the zesty mosquito, who's a matchmaker. Yeah. Barry, I would say Barry's pretty decent. I'll put him just above Dynamite. It's not much more I can say. Shade. I want to put him next to Gus, but I don't think he's as good as Gus, lore-wise, or whatever. I'm gonna put him just above Bo. Let's see. There's Meeple. He's just lonely and cheats a bunch. Yeah. Mortis? I am Mortis, creature of the night. Yep, I should be a voice actor, trust. That's why you should watch my voice line, recreating a voice line from every Brawler video. And then also watch my short and comment on it. The one that goes... The one that's the Mastery Challenge. No. Yeah, sure. Tara just doesn't have much lore. She's just the bazaar shopkeeper. Gina's just Tara's brother. But he's a fun little guy. Max is constantly hopped up on Monster's energy. But that's pretty much... it's more than that, but... Is it enough more? I would say it's, here. Mr. P. Which stands for not Penguin, but Pelter. Because his canonic name is Corbin Pelter. And there's not much other lore around him. He's the... owner of, I think it's the Snowtel. Yeah, that's what it's called. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I think I gotta move these back a couple ranks. Yeah. Yeah. Brother. There we go. Anyway, Sprout. Sprout's attacks are almost as hard to dodge as Tick's, which is really annoying, and he's just a gardening robot. So, yeah. Sprout and Tick have pretty similar designs, I'm noticing. Anyway, the sensational Byron. Squeak. The child of Colonel Ruff's spittle. Sure. Lou. Uncle Lou is here for you! I should probably just stop saying voice lines. This isn't that video. I'm not that guy. But he's just a enthusiastic ice cream machine. But I like his enthusiasm. So I'm just gonna put him there. Colonel Ruffs. He's gonna ruff until he blows your house down. With his bomb. Not there. Let's see. He's a dog that's dedicated to his duty. And I think that deserves a solid A tier. Buzz. I think I have more Buzz shorts than any other. And Buzz deserves Buzzilla! Yeah, I think Buzz was the first hypercharged skin too, which was pretty cool. Eve. Eve is the mother of many children who has a crush on Ruffs. So yeah, I'm gonna put him there. Nah, I think she goes above Ruffs, actually. Otis is just... Yeah, Otis is just Otis. I mean, what can I really say? Street artist. Gray is a mime who's dedicated to the bit. RT. He's a security camera. Willow is so annoying to play against. But, I mean, lore-wise, the Queen of the Swamp. I think I'll just put her there, because, Doug. Now, Doug's mechanics, I don't like. I think he desperately needs a rework. But I grew attached to this chill guy when I was tier max pushing him at power 7. So I have to put him here. I feel obligated. Chuck. Chuck is just the dead tradesman. I'm gonna put him below Shade. Now, we're almost down to the last 11 brawlers. Now, we're almost down to the last 22 brawlers. Only 2 more to go. Charlie. Charlie is the only one is not associated with anybody, and it's just a performer in a circus. But that's enough to warrant here. A lot of people are down bad for her. And I get it. But, like, I'm not that guy. Let's see. Miko? Oh. Honestly, he's so annoying to play against. I'm just gonna have to put it there. I said it wasn't based on meta, but gameplay mechanics aren't meta, kind of, even though they are. So, Melody. Even more people are down bad for Melody. Yeah, Jae Young is her father, as she's the karaoke queen. And she's frenemies with Janet. But other than that, it's kind of lame. But it's still better than some people. And speaking of, I'm just going to put Jae Young a little ahead of that. Because he has the same sort of lore as Melody. Except I like his character more. I don't know why. Lily is just a plant girl. Not much to say there. Clancy. Clancy. He's so enthusiastically war-oriented. And that makes me love him as a character. But not as much as Larry and Lori. Honestly, not as much as Bull. Mo. Fuck Mo. I hate Mo. That's just my opinion. Oh, by the way, short disclaimer. These are just my opinions. If you have opposing opinions, then you probably do, because my opinions aren't very based. Yeah. Juju. I mean, we don't know much about Juju except that she's the owner of the shop. And she's annoying to play against, so I might, want to move her up later if I were to revisit this once she has more lore. But currently, I just don't see very much. Ollie, yeah, I mean, he's pretty cool. I would say he's just above Larry and Lori. Thanks. I'm a cat person. He has cat voice lines. But I don't like his, gameplay. So this is a hard one. I think I actually move this guy down a little bit. Yeah. Lumi. I mean, Draco has a crush on Lumi. That's pretty much all I know. She's annoying as hell to play against. But I do like her character design. It's pretty good. It's based character designing. So I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, sure. Spike. I mean, Spike was my first maxed out brawler and my first tier max. Leon was my second, by the way. But, I mean, the nostalgia of the days where I was just playing Spike. No star power, no hypercharge, no gears, power 10. Those were the days. Kind of, not really. I think I'm gonna have to make a new tier for it. What? No. What? Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Okay. That was weird. No, wait. Oh my god. That took too long. Oh, I put above, I meant below. Let's delete this. Oh yeah, that was a time where I was only playing on my PC. Right, I forgot about that. I didn't have a phone or iPad at that point, so I just played Brawl Stars on my PC. That's also when I got Angelo, and he was like the easiest to play. Crow, I don't know. I'm gonna say lower B tier, but not that low. Leon, I'm just gonna put it with Bo, but above Bo, because I like playing Leon better. Sandy's a bit above Tara and Jean, but not by too much. I'm gonna put it there. Amber, Meg. Yeah, it is Meg. What? I got confused for a second. Meg has the most annoying voice lines in the game. That was a pause long enough for me to edit in a voice line. But I won't, because I'm lazy. But, at the same time, Meg is kind of fun to play. And that's pretty much it. So, I'm just gonna put her a high B tier. I think there. Surge. Surge just reminds me of Snake Thug. So, I gotta put him at S. Chester, we love Chester. Chester main for the longest time. It's like, I'm either maining Chester or Buzz. So I'm just gonna rename that as mains. But Buzz is on top for majority of time. Cordelius, he's a fun guy. I said I would stop doing voice lines. And yet I don't. I guess just because that's my most popular video, I have to do it again and again. But, I mean, he's a fun guy. Kit. Fuck Kit. Yeah. Draco? We love Draco. Let's move it up to... But S tier? I don't know. I think A tier. Like, he's a D&D player, a cosplayer, and a guitarist of a metal or rock band. Radical, bruh. Kenji, and Kenji's wife. The most recent legendary, and the first ultra legendary. They should go next to each other. In the pin images section. That's right. That's the end of this tier list. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, like and subscribe. And I said subscribe. Now, why aren't you subscribing? Don't you want to be a big shot? You're taking too long. Anyway, thanks for watching. But that was just a theory. A tier list. And cut.